Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin.
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Filipino. This is game number 3 for Point Guard Academy versus JL Mini Hoops. And as per our first 5 for Point Guard Academy, we got number 0, Tadeos Victorioso. We have number 7, Shael Golshan. Number 20, King Ibana. Number 28, Santiago Boco. And number 66, Stefano Tiquillo. While for JL Mini Hoops, our first 5 consist of number 1, CJ Monte de Ramos. Number 4, Moa Gonzalez. Number 19, Prince Magadia. Number 22, Maki Sunto. And number 30, Zazer Division. Point guard going to King Ibana. And we got number 17, Shael Golshan to King Ibana. Still with point guard with Tadeos Victorioso. Stefano Tequilio. And traveling. And a substitution. Okay, just a quick correction. Moa Gonzalez is just stepping in. So for the first 5, it wasn't number 4. It's actually number 9. It's actually number 28, King Gabriel Gutierrez, who's actually part of the first 5. Sorry about that, folks. JL with Zazer. We got CJ Monte de Ramos with the inbound. Ball taken away by Point Guard Academy. Going to Santiago. Shael. Here's Tadeos. Short. Almost a jump shot. Almost a jump ball. CJ. Monte de Ramos. We got a cross. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, it's seconds. Okay, it's an 8 seconds backcourt violation, which came first before the foul. 3-0. A 3-point advantage by Point Guard Academy. Stefano. Tadeus. Shael. And basket release, but nil from Daniel Ibuna. Sorry, Daniel Laspuna. Yes. Let me say it again. Daniel Laspuna. Here's JL with CJ Monte de Ramos, and from the back, it's going to be a foul on King Ibana. His first foul and the second team foul, and at the free throw, CJ Monte de Ramos. Miss on the first free throw by CJ. And this is game number 3. Game number 4 is the 10 under division match between CMG Vizier Ballers and JL Mini Hoops. CJ Monte de Ramos. 1 for 2 for CJ Monte de Ramos. 3-1. King Ibana bring the ball down. Crossing the half court marker. Stefano to Santiago. Coming through the baseline. Short on the shot by Shael. And the steal. Nice step by King Ibana. Falling to the hands of Stefano Tiquillo for the basket there. Stefano. It's a 4-point lead, 5-1. Here's Prince Magadia. Ooh. Going for a second shot. Nope. Ball taken away by number 20, Santiago Boco. Going to Shael. And that's going to be a turnover. JL Mini Hoops. Point Guard Academy. Back in possession. JL. And a basket. And then steal by Shael. And that's going to be a timeout call by JL Mini Hoops. As the score is now at 7-1, a 6-point advantage for the Point Guard Academy and Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahal.
And let's get back to the ball game. Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, first quarter action, 7-1, a 6-point advantage for the Point Guard Academy. Here's Moa Gonzalez. It's 3 points for them. And thank you to our sponsors, of course, Chef Magic. Make every meal a magic moment. Thank you as well to Pound Active for quality sportswear. We also got Milo, as every champion has my Milo story. Our official game ball, the official game ball of Junior MPBL, that's Doride. Ang bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball, Doride. And thank you to Growy of Unilab. Growy, maximize your child's growth window while their growth palates are still wide open, as Growy contains 100% vitamin D3 to help strengthen bones and muscles. So beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. It's JL Mini Hoops. Going to Prince Magadia. Basket in, and that lead is down to just 2. 7-5. I believe a 3-0 move by JL Mini Hoops. CJ Monte de Ramos going to Moa. And ball will stay with JL. Substitution as we have number 12, Sean Paquin, checking into the ball game. And 19 seconds to shoot for JL, and that's going to be traveling. And a substitution as well for Point Guard Academy with Kent Duterte checking in. JL Mini Hoops now. Taking the ball away from Point Guard, and basket there for CJ Monte de Ramos. And we are tied at 7 with 4 minutes and 35 remaining in the first quarter. JL, an opportunity to take the lead. Moa Gonzalez. It's 9-7 and a timeout called by Point Guard Academy with 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go. The Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3 ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Filipino. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan.
And let's get back to the ball game. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3 with just 4 minutes and 19 to go. Point Guard Academy with Shael Golshan. And it's a turnover. Out of bounds. JL Mini Hoops already with the advantage of 2 points. It was a slow start for them. But once the coach really handed down his commandment to the squad, it was as if all of them woke up at the same time and realized, hey, there's a game to be played here. And now they have the 2-point lead. JL, ball now with point guard. Tadeus, basket for Tadeus Victorioso. Tied at 9. 3 minutes and 22 remaining. And dribbling violation. Ball now goes to JL Mini Hoops. Come inside to go to Shael. And ball will stay with point guard. 5 seconds to shoot for the orange shirts. Actually, it's different degrees of orange for our two teams. It's a bright red orange for JL Mini Hoops. And the standard orange for point guard. And a miss coming from Shael. Follow up coming from Kent. JL. Point guard, Tadeus Victorioso. And it's back-to-back basket there for Tadeus Victorioso. Lead is at 3, 11-9. JL. And that's going to be a foul on number 28, Santiago Boko. And we have a substitution with Maki Sunto checking in. It's 11-9 with 2 minutes and 12 remaining in the first quarter. CJ. Point guard. And ball will stay with JL Mini Hoops. Maki Sunto. Going to Zazer Division. Off to Tadeus. Shael. Basket in for Shael Golshan. It's 13-9. Prince Magadia getting challenged by Point Guard Academy. Goes to Maki Sunto. And a foul in the basket for Maki Sunto. A trip to the free throw. And foul's going to be on Kent Duterte. His first and the third team foul for Point Guard Academy. Maki at the 15-foot line. Missing on that. And it's Kent Duterte with the rebound. Tadeus, and that's going to be a foul. And foul on number 12, Sean Paquin. And a substitution with Mateo Abak checking in for a point guard. And 16 seconds to shoot for the Point Guard Academy. Going to Santiago Boko. Martin Victorino on 3-second violation. 13-11. A 2-point lead by Point Guard Academy. And taking on the opportunity, Santiago Boko Following a miscalculated dribble from JL Mini Hoops. Makisunto. Going to Zazer, Division. Inside the paint, he lets go of a teardrop, a miss. Santiago Boco. Going to Kyrie, Magdadaro. And no basket, traveling. A 2-point lead for the Point Guard Academy with 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. JL Mini Hoops can end this first quarter with a tie or even with a lead. Let's see, Makisunto faces off against Kent Duterte. Kent with a rebound. Going to Santiago Boco. Kent with a follow-up. JL, 2 seconds. And that is it. And at the end of our first quarter, we have a score of 13-11. A 2-point advantage for the Point Guard Academy over JL Mini Hoops and Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back. And you're watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. There it is. And the crowd is just loving it. Chef's Magic Quarter Seed Stealer. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And tuwan-tuwa po si ma'am. Thank you po sa inyo po magpunta ngayon. And that's another reason you need to check out our games here at the SM SOUTHMALL Events Hall. As we get back to the ball game, 13-11. Second quarter, game number 3. A 2-point advantage for Point Guard Academy. And Point Guard kicking things off for the second quarter. Here we go with Shael Golshan. Going to Santiago. Off to Tadeus. Back to Shael. And traveling call on Shael. Great block by Shael. Coming off the steal and basket in for King Ibana. Another steal, this time by Tadeus Victorioso. Counter move by JL Mini Hoops. Going to Moa Gonzalez, coming off the pass from Makisunto. And basket there for Point Guard Academy's King Ibarra. 17-11. JL, Moa. And just inside the paint comes the defense of the Point Guard Academy, causing another turnover. And we have some substitutions. Glenn Jareño coming in, as well as number 30, Zazer Division. It's a 6-point advantage for Point Guard Academy. We have CJ Monte de Ramos take care of the inbound. Going off to Zazer Division. Zazer puts it up, too strong. Stays with JL. Prince Magadia. Rebound there by Stefano. With a long pass to Shael and to King Ibana. We've seen this play before from Shael Golshan going to King Ibana for 2. 19-11. And they're hoping to take it gently to the basket, but a miss by Christoph Lipa. Bounce And the throw. Too strong from Stefano. JL. Looking at CJ, and that's going to be a foul on King Ibana. And we have a substitution with Noah Mojica checking in for JL Mini Hoops. And 17 seconds to execute a play here, or execute a shot for JL Mini Hoops. As other substitution with King Gabriel Gutierrez checking back into the ball game. 7 minutes 37 remaining in the quarter. Going to Zazer. Division, a miss. Point guard. Oh, miscalculated pass. Ends in the hands of CJ Monte de Ramos, but wasn't able to take advantage. Shael Golshan. Basket in for Shael Golshan. 21-11. Point guard to JL. From CJ to Glenn. Short on the shot. Ball will stay with JL Mini Hoops. And don't forget, game number 4 is between CMG Vizier and Vizier Ballers and JL Mini Hoops for the 10 under division. Jump ball. And ball possession points to JL Mini Hoops. 9 seconds to shoot. Going to Noah Mojica. And on the floor, we got King Gabriel Gutierrez holding on to our Doride, our official game ball. Ang first Filipino basketball, that's Doride Bola ng Pinoy. And a double team. And foul called on Stefano Tequilio. His first and the second team foul for Point Guard Academy. Zazer. Going to CJ. CJ goes inside. Short on the shot. Tadeus. And last touch, but great effort by Glenn Jareño. Point guard. Going to Shael Golshan. Back to Shael. Shael decides to take it inside. Goes for a shot. Too strong. Back to Shael. Coming off the save by King Ibana. King with a turnaround. Basket from the side. King Ibana, 23-11. Biggest lead of this ball game now at 12. And step in. And some substitution as we have Moa Gonzalez and number 19 Prince Magadia checking back in for JL Mini Hoops. While for Point Guard Academy, we see Marcos Ordinario checking into the ball game. And hoping to get it quick. Prince Magadia, instead he's going to earn his points from the 15-foot line. And Shael Golshan called for the foul. Prince. Oh, short on the first free throw. And 2 short free throws from Prince Magadia. Shael Golshan. Oh, basket there for Santiago Bocco. That lead now is at 14. Biggest lead of this ball game. And we got Stefano Tequilio for the basket and a free throw. Sorry, a free throw. Timeout called by JL Mini Hoops with the score 27-11. And the Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3 will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to.
And let's get back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, 27-11. Biggest lead of this ball game at 16, and a quick steal by Santiago Boco. Actually, more of an interception by Santiago. And Shael Golshan at on the floor. And foul call in number 6, Noah Mojica. His first foul and the first for JL. And coming back into the ball game, Sean Paquin. And Shael Golshan at the free throw, 1 down. Good on the first, 28-11, 17-point lead. Shael, 1 for 2. And Shael went for his own rebound. Then a quick pass, but a miss from Kyrie Magdadaro. JL mini hoops now. They're down by 17. Going to Glenn Jareño. And that's going to be a foul. Foul on number 9, Nathaniel Lim. That's his first and the 4th team foul for Point Guard Academy. And at the free throw, we have Glenn Jareño. Glenn at the free throw. Point Guard Academy. Going to Kyrie. And an intended pass to Shael. Ball will stay with Point Guard. With Santiago Boco with the inbound. Point Guard Academy, Shael. They got 28 on the board. 11 seconds on their shot clock. 3 minutes and 44 remaining in the second quarter. Shael inside the paint. And a mad scramble with JL. And what's going to be the call? Shot clock violation, which came before the jump ball. 28-12. Zazer. Too strong. Ooh, and the follow-up stopped by Marcus Ordinario. That's going to be, but there was a contact. And Marcus called for the foul and tripped to the free throw for Prince Magadia. And earlier, Prince, unfortunately, 2 very short free throws. Now at least he managed to have the ball hit the rim. And unfortunately, the second time that we had a pause due to Nathaniel Lim's shoelace. And that's going to be a foul and trip to the free throw for Moa Gonzalez. And foul call on number 9, Nathaniel Lim. Moa Gonzalez. Miss on the free throw. They're down by 16 points. Biggest lead was at 17. Moa. Ooh. In and out. Nathaniel with the rebound. Point guard. Going to Santiago. To Shael. Shael. Too strong. JL. Mini hoops. With the possession. They're down by 16. Going to Zazer. Division. Basket. There it is. for Zazar Division for JL Mini Hoops, 14-28. Lead at 14. Here's JL Mini Hoops. Zazar. Going to Moa. Moa to Glenn. Glenn. And Zazar also with a miss from Zazar Division. Shael, Golshan. Ooh! He literally bounced on the ball for Shael Golshan when he went down. The ball was right on his abdomen, and that's where he bounced off. Ooh.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na.
And let's get back to the ball game with the possession of Point Guard Academy. King Ibana hoping to get that basket. It's a turnover with JL Mini Hoops. Here comes Zazar Division. Zazar Division. 16. Lead is down to 12. 28-16. Going to Stefano Tequilio. Kyrie Magdadaro. Back to Kyrie. And that's going to be a foul. Foul on number 19, Prince Magadia. His first and the third team foul for JL Mini Hoops. And at the free throw, we got Kyrie Magdadaro. Kyrie with his second free throw. Missing the first, missing both. And from out of nowhere, Shael Golshan hoping to save it and go for a basket. A miss though, as the ball veered towards the right side. And foul call on number 19, Prince Magadia. Back-to-back fouls here from Prince. And once again, it's Kyrie Magdadaro at the free throw. He was 0 for 2 earlier. Time for redemption. But that was a much better shot than the first two that he took. And too strong on the second shot. King Ibana. And it's going to be JL Mini Hoops possession. Foul on number 10, Kyrie Magdadaro. His first and already in penalty. Point Guard Academy. And that's 2 free throws. Number 19, Prince Magadia. 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Prince Magadia brings down the lead to 10. It's 19-28. Here's Santiago Boco. Santiago. Drop off to Stefano. And to the baseline. Basket secured by Kyrie Magdadaro. Lead is at 11. Maki Sunto. Off to Prince. Point guard. Taking control. King Ibana. King against 2. Bring it back out. Stefano Tequilio. Goes for the side shot. King Ibana picks it up. Point guard. Short. And ball will stay with point guard. "13 seconds on the quarter clock. 9 seconds. 7. Zazer. Basket in with 2 seconds. And Zazer brings the score to 21, bringing the double-digit lead to 9. It's 30-21 in favor of Point Guard Academy and Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3 ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Filipino. We'll be right back. And you're watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, our quarter scene stealers. Hello to you too. Looking very good. Chef's Magic, of course. Chef's Magic make every meal a magic moment. And we got our timeout, and we will be right back with more basketball action.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, Quarter 3 with 30-21. And looking at how things have gone in the first two quarters, JL Mini Hoops, they've got that fire burning and then it gets extinguished and back again. Parang roller coaster ride ang binigay sa atin ng JL Mini Hoops from 11-21, a 10-point conversions the second quarter. Samantala for Point Guard Academy, pretty consistent here with 13 in the first quarter, 30 in the second quarter, 17 points naman coming off from the consistencies of the likes of King Ibana, Shael Golshan, and let's add up to that equation Santiago Boco as well. Samantala for JL Mini Hoops, we got a series of noteworthy performances, but first let's acknowledge that basket there coming from number 28, Santiago Boco. Of course, for JL, we have CJ Monde de Ramos, we have Maki Sunto, Zazer Division, with great conversions at the first two quarters. And there's another one coming from Prince Magadia. Missed by Shael. Lead is down to 7. And a substitution with Moa Gonzalez checking back into the ballgame for JL Mini Hoops. Stefano. Going to Santiago Boco. Shael. A turnaround and a pass to King Ibana. King. Challenge by Prince Magadia. An 8 seconds violation called on Point Guard Academy. I should say 3-second violation. Just said 8 seconds. 32-25. Ball just off through the fingers of King Ibana. And JL Mini Hoops with a possession. JL short on the reach, coming from underneath the basket. Kent Duterte with a rebound, but still falls in the hands of JL Mini Hoops. Back in the hands of JL. And finally, Prince Magadia. And that lead is down to 5, 32-27. Shael. JL. Kent. Basket there from Kent Ibana. Lead is at 7, 34-27. It got really close to 5. Maki Sunto. Miscalculated pass from Maki. Ends in the hands of Tadeus. And Shael Golshan. And we just saw a 6-0 run here by Point Guard Academy. They got 36 against 27. 9-point lead on the verge of getting back into a double-digit lead for Point Guard Academy. Maki Sunto. And ball will go to Point Guard. And a substitution for JL Mini Hoops. We got number 13, Glenn Pagajareño, coming in for Maki Sunto. (36-27). Point guard. Shael Golshan. And ball stays with JL Mini Hoops. And substitution. I think Shael Golshan getting some rest. CJ Monte de Ramos. Back to CJ. And there's King Ibana. He's going to be called for the foul. His third personal and the first team foul for Point Guard Academy here in the third quarter. 15 to shoot for JL. Prince Magadia. Trip to the free throw for 2. And Kyrie Magdadaro called for the foul. And at the free throw, we got Prince Magadia. One down, one more to go. Miss on the second free throw, but JL Mini Hoops able to go for that offensive rebound. Ball now with the Point Guard Academy. King Ibana. Will pass inside. Coming from Kyrie Magdadaro. Santiago Boko. And rebound by Prince Magadia. Here's that Zazar Division. Tw 36-28. Lead is at 8 in favor of the Point Guard Academy. Tadeus Victorioso. Lead is back to double digit. Following that basket from Tadeus, it's 10-point lead, 38-28. The biggest lead was at 17. Tadeus with a steal. And that's going to be a foul on number 1, CJ Monte de Ramos. And 20 to shoot for Point Guard Academy. Shael Golshan faces off against Glenn Happe. Oh, 3-second violation. Called on Point Guard Academy. 4 minutes and 14 remaining in the third quarter. And thank you to Chef's Magic. Make every meal a magic moment. Thank you as well to Pound Active for quality sportswear. Thank you to Milo. Every champion has my Milo story. Our official game ball. That's the official game ball of the Junior MPBL. That's Door Ride. Ang bola ng Pinoy. The first Pinoy basketball. Door Ride. And thank you to Growy by Unilab. Beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. Santiago Boko going to Shael Golshan. Rebound off to Kyrie Magdadaro. To Martel Victorino. Rebound by Prince Magadia. Zazar. Division. Moa. And back in the hands of Kyrie Magdadaro. They got 38 on the board. Tadeus. Miss. Martin. Tadeus. Shael. Off the hands of Moa Gonzalez. Zazer, but the ball by Santiago Boco. Going to Point Guard Academy. Tadeus Victorioso. Kyrie Magdadaro. And that's going to be a foul, and foul on number 71, Martin Victorino. And a timeout called by JL Mini Hoops and Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
And let's get back to the ball game. This is the Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Shael Golshan. They have a 10-point lead with 2 minutes and 25 remaining sa ating third quarter, live from the SM SOUTHMALL Events Hall. And foul will be called on Maki Sunto.
Call number 71, Martin Victorino, that is second.
And foul called on Martin Victorino. JL Mini Hoops down by 11. And foul call on number 30. That's Marcos Ordinario. And at the free throw, Prince Magadia. Prince is having really a hate, not a love-hate, but a hate-hate relationship with a 15-foot line. Miss on the first. Gets the second one, so it's more of a love-hate-hate relationship. Here, Shael Golshan. And the roll, but it stays with Point Guard Academy. Last touch on JL Mini Hoops. A minute and 50 remaining in the third quarter. Going to Marcos Ordinario. Christoph Lipa. Here's Maki Sunto. Ops and oops. Maki Sunto with a turnaround. Basket there. 39-31. Nawala. And a steal by Moa Gonzalez. Foul and a basket by Moa Gonzalez. A trip to the free throw. The lead is at 6. A chance here for Moa Gonzalez to slice a bit of the lead. Bring it down to 5 as we have a substitution of Stefano Tequilio and number 7. Sorry, number 71. Or is it King Ibana checking back into the ball game? Moa Gonzalez. Ooh! Missed opportunity, but no! As Christoph Lipa managed to go for the rebound, but then the ball taken away by Tadeus Victorioso. And the foul will be called on Moa Gonzalez as we have Zazar Division checking back in. One minute, 6 seconds remaining. JL Mini Hoops. Prince. Maki. Inside the paint. Whoa! Maki Sunto! And that Point Guard Academy lead is now down to just 4. 39-35. And we have a full fourth quarter to look forward to, folks. This ball game has just gotten more exciting and more interesting. 39-35. Oh, it just went over the head of Maki Sunto. And unfortunately, the ball's not saved by Moa Gonzalez. Coming back into the ball game, Sean Paquin for Christoph Lipa. 19 seconds. Going to King Ibana. 10 seconds. Shael. Basket. Nope. Prince Magadia. 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of our third quarter with a score of 39-35. The lead down to 4. Still, favor is with Point Guard Academy and Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutuloy.
And let's get back to the ball game. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Welcome to the fourth quarter, and at the end of the first 30 minutes of our game, it's 39-35, a 4-point advantage for Point Guard Academy. First, let's look at JL Mini Hoops. A major return there coming from JL Mini Hoops on 21-35. That's 14 points scored in the third quarter. Whew. And while for Point Guard Academy, JL Mini Hoops has managed to just keep them at 9-point advantage, at 9-point output in the third quarter. Managed to control the output of Point Guard Academy. Great defense shown by JL Mini Hoops sa ating second quarter. Sorry, sa second quarter, sa ating third quarter. 9 minutes and 28, 40-35. A 5-point lead for Point Guard Academy. If there's really one thing about JL Mini Hoops, you cannot dismiss this team as they have a capacity of really coming back into the ball game. Remember, not too long ago, they were down by 17 points, and that 17-point lead is now down to just 5, but up again by 7 following that basket by Stefano Ticulio. And foul call on number 28, Santiago Boco. And CJ Monte de Ramos with the inbound. Going to Zazer Division. Zazer. Back to Zazer, but instead, into the hands of Point Guard Academy, Santiago Boco. King Ibana. A turn in the fade. And that's going to be a foul on King Ibana. And that is his 4th personal foul and the 2nd team foul for Point Guard Academy. Here's JL Mini Hoops. Almost a steal by Stefano. Challenging Zazer Division. CJ Monte de Ramos coming in for 3. King's going to be called for the last touch. Here's point guard. And basket there, Tadeus Victorioso. 44-35. Again, on the brink of a double-digit lead for Point Guard Academy. Their lead is now at 9. Maki Sunto brings it. Nope. Tadeus is there for the rebound. Tadeus along with King Ibana. Ball saved by JL's Moa Gonzalez. Moa to Maki. Picked up by Zazer Division. It's foul in the basket. And foul's going to be called on Tadeus Victorioso. A trip to the free throw for Zazer Division and a mandatory substitution. Ayaw pa niya. He's saying, no, I can still do this. No, you need to take a break. I think that's Santiago Boco. And no timeout. And a bonus free throw for Zazer Division. The lead is at 7. Lead is at 7. King Ibana going to Shael. Shael with a pass. Ooh, to Stefano Tiquilio. A little too much for Stefano, causing another turnover. Here's JL Mini Hoops. And don't forget, right after this match, we'll have the 10 under division game between CMG Vizier Ballers and JL Mini Hoops. Golshan, too strong. Here's Kyrie Magdadaro. Back to Kyrie. King Ibana. Inside the paint, goes for a floater. Nope. Mini Hoops. Going to Zazer. Tadeus is there to challenge. And Zazer Division earns the 2. 44-39. Lead down to 5 with 6 minutes and 41. Shael. And Shael on the floor. And foul's going to be called on Moa Gonzalez. And with 6 minutes on the board. And that apparently is the 4th personal foul of Moa Gonzalez. And we got Glenn Carreño checking back into the ball game. And thank you to Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Thank you as well to Pound Active for quality sportswear. And Milo, as every champion has my Milo story. Thank you to our official game ball, the official game ball of the Junior MPBL. That's Doride, Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball, Doride. Then thank you to Growy by Unilab. Beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. And unfortunately, a miss. 2 misses now for JL Mini Hoops. And ball goes to Point Guard Academy. 6 minutes and 5. The lead is at 5. Stefano. Tadeus. Battle for the rebound. Won by Prince Magadia. Going to Maki Sunto. Maki to CJ. Monte de Ramos. Ooh! Tough miss. Here's Tadeus. A miss by Kyrie Magdadaro. Tadeus, short. King. And ball goes to JL Mini Hoops. Maki. Oh, what a move by Maki Sunto! Sayang. And a foul called on Maki Sunto. It's 44-39, a 5-point advantage. Our score holding steady for both teams. Haven't had much movement in the past minute and a half. Here's Kyrie Magdadaro. Still no basket. Goes for the second shot. Hits the base of the board. JL, Mini Hoops coming from Zazer to CJ. Maki Sunto. A little tight. It's 3 against 1. Completely surrounded like a burrito, but no problemo for Prince Magadia. What 3 guards? I can just find that opening and slip past through it and go for the basket for Prince Magadia. 41-44. A 3-point lead remains for Point Guard Academy. And Prince Magadia called for the foul, his 4th personal foul. And shooting 2, King Ibana. With another substitution, King Gabriel Gutierrez checks back into the ball game. King Ibana at the free throw. Basket in for King Ibana. And King Ibana is currently playing with 4 personal fouls. But he's not the only one. I believe Prince Magadia is also playing with 4 personal fouls. Shael, short shot. And that's going to be a foul. Oh! Is that the end of the line? That's the end of the line. That's the end of the line, yes, for King Ibana. And that is a big loss for Point Guard Academy with 3 minutes and 59 still in this ball game. (45-41), but great contributions coming from King Ibana. He's the first one to graduate, quote unquote, from this ball game. There are quite a number of players playing right now with 4 personal fouls. Shael, Golshan, 3 minutes and 40, 4 remaining. And Golshan on the floor. And a foul call on Zazer Division. His 2nd personal foul. And that's 3 free throws. Shael, 1 down. It's 1 for 2 for Shael. It's actually 2 free throws. (46-41). A 5-point advantage for Point Guard Academy. And basket there. And at the free throw, we got Santiago Boko. And coming back into the ballgame, Christoph Lipa. And basket in for Santiago Boko. Lead is at 8 with 3 minutes and 22 still. So many things can happen with 3 minutes and 19. And a foul call on Stefano Tequilio. And at the free throw, Zazar Division. Good on the first free throw for Zazar. Miss on the second free throw by Zazar. Golshan. It's Shael. And basket from Shael. Golshan. Eight seconds backcourt violation. Call on JL Mini Hoops. Lead is at 9 with 2 minutes and 55. Shael Golshan coming in for the 3 from Santiago Boko. 3. And that's the one and only 3-point shot in this ball game, or successfully executed 3-point shot in this ball game. CJ Monte de Ramos. And foul call in number 6. Paul Beltran. Sorry, number 66. Stefano Tequilio. At the free throw, CJ Monte de Ramos. Basket in for CJ Monte de Ramos. Lead is at 9. Another substitution with number 3, Matthew Abak, checking in for Point Guard Academy. 2 minutes, 28. Santiago Boko going to Shael Golshan. Shael just before entering the paint. Rebound by Prince Magadia. They're down by 9. Going to Maki Sunto. Inside the paint. Ooh, short on the shot. And here goes the signal of the last 2 minutes. Moa Gonzalez with a miss. Stefano Martin. Maki. And basket secured by Zazar Division. And we have a timeout called by the Point Guard Academy with a score of 54-45. A palindromic score. And the Junior MPBL Pocket League will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
And let's get back to the ball game with our palindromic score 54-45, 54-45. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Lead is at 9. Here, Santiago. Rebound by Prince Magadia. CJ. Off to Zazar. Division. Lead is at down to 7. 1 minute and 9. Shael. There's Maki trying to challenge Shael. Santiago. Shael to the baseline. Shael going to Stefano. And they use the full shot clock. They may not have scored in that play, but that's a lot of time out of the clock that could have been used by JL Mini Hoops to catch up. 54-47. Moa Gonzalez. And look at the hustle there by Santiago Boco. Shael Golshan. Going to Nathaniel Lim, hoping to get the rebound. Nope. It goes to Shael. And that's 3-second violation. 20 seconds remaining. And I think at this point, we have an idea who's going to bring home the bacon. Or bring home the fried chicken if you want. Timeout called by JL Mini Hoops. And the Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
And let's get back to the ball game with just 20 seconds remaining. Oh! Maki Sunto. It's a foul and a basket. And a shot here by Maki Sunto will bring the lead down to 4 points with 17 seconds to go. The light at the end of the tunnel for JL Hoops may not be a train. Whoa! Nope. I think at this point at 14 seconds. And another timeout called by JL Mini Hoops. And Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga.
And let's get back with just 14 ticks remaining in this ball game. Our third one. After this, we'll have CMG Vizier Ballers versus JL Mini Hoops for the 10 under division. 54-49. The lead is at 5 in favor of Point Guard Academy. CJ Monte de Ramos. Oh! Goes for the 3! And the crowd of J. Alminio just exploded as the lead is down to 2-2. What an incredible performance by CJ Monte de Ramos. Nerves of steel out CJ Monte de Ramos. And now with a free throw, Santiago Boco, who incidentally is also the only person who scored a three-point play in this ball game for Point Guard Academy. And Santiago Boco. Oh, and that silenced a bit of the JL Mini Hoops crowd with that basket, but it electrified the Point Guard Academy crowd. Lead is a 3. Who would have expected? And 2 for 2 for Santiago Boco at the free throw. Mini hoops, and that is it for this ball game. 56-52 in favor of Point Guard Academy. Congratulations, still congratulations to JL Mini Hoops and Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo.
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Our Unilab Growy with Vitamin D3 Defensive Player of the Game from JL Mini Hoops. Of course, number 19, Prince Magadia. And now for our Milo. As Milo, every champion has my Milo story. We got, of course, number 0, if I'm mistaken, the Deus Victorioso. Our Milo assist champ of the day. And here we go with a big one. Our Chef's Magic. Our Chef's Magic. Looking for our best player. Here's our Chef's Magic player of the game. Santiago Boco. Santiago, nakascore ka ng 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals. Kamusta?
Okay lang po.
Bilib na bilib kami kanina. Ikaw yung nag-iisa sa team nyo na nakascore ng 3 points. Nung pinakawalan mo ba, naramdaman mo na papasok?
Opo.
At saka yun, syempre, hindi natin matatawar yung 2 mong free throws dun sa dying moments ng ating game. Hindi ka ba ninervyos ng time na yon?
Hindi po.
Wow, talagang the steadfast ang heart ni Santiago. Santiago, bago kita pakawalan, ayan shoutouts.
Shoutout po sa mga teammates ko, shoutout sa papa ko, sa mama ko, sa kapatid ko. Shoutout sa Team Lucas, tas kay Coach Richie sa Point Guard Academy.
Yes, so congratulations, of course, kay Santiago Boca with 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals mula, of course, sa Point Guard Academy. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3.